Hello everyone, my name is Mintie, and I am so excited to welcome all of you to the first of my eco lifestyle videos, the brand new expansion pack for The Sims 4. Today I am going to be making the two Sims that I will be playing for my Let's Play for this expansion. I have been playing this expansion a ton. I have been having so much fun with it, but there is so much to do. There is almost an insane amount of stuff to do for just one sim, so I did decide to make two sims for this Let's Play. They are a couple. They are actually both Evergreen Harbor natives, and the first sim that you're going to be seeing me create, this is Liam, and he has the freaking creative and recycle disciple traits. He is also a master maker, and my plan for him is to go into the freelance crafter career. And so my story for these two is kind of interesting, I guess. They both are from Evergreen Harbor, as I said, and they both went to school together. They knew of each other, but they didn't really know each other. They weren't in the same sort of, social groups. But after high school, Liam stayed in Evergreen Harbor, and his girlfriend, Darcy, she went to university, and they actually started talking again online, even though, they knew each other, but they didn't really know each other, and it was kind of a funny coincidence that they met again, but they realized that they actually had a lot in common, and they got along really well, so they started dating, and now Darcy is out of university. She's come back to Evergreen Harbor, and she is reconnecting again with her hometown and also kind of getting more serious with Liam and has moved in with him. Now, the only problem with that is, Liam is all this, I'm living off the land, which really appealed to Darcy, and, I am making something of myself, and I've got this crafting business, and I'm doing all this, juice fizzing and all this, but in reality, Liam is kind of just living in a shipping container. Who knows if he acquired it legally or not, but he's living in this shipping container that is on the port, and that's his house, and he's more or less just sleeping in a dumpster and living at a dumpsters. And of course, at first, Darcy was like, really? But I think she's gotten used to it now, and they are quite happy together. And Liam, he really does love her a lot, and he wants to make this work and sort of listen to all her plans for this eco life that they're going to live together, and so forth and so on. But I created Liam quite quickly. We already moved on to Darcy. This is Darcy, and she is going to be our maker. She's also a genius and a green fiend. She has the eco-innovator aspiration, and she's going to be in the civil designer career. And Darcy, I see as someone who is a very conscious, very eco-friendly, and she's someone who's very outspoken about it. She was definitely someone who was, kind of at the top of her class and very into organizing a lot of beach cleanups and things like that when she was in high school. So she didn't really cross paths with Liam in high school that much at all, but of course they knew of each other, and I have a feeling that she did have a crush on him back then. So when they reconnected again, she was like, oh, it's him. But this is Darcy, and she is really definitely, like I said, outspoken, so I think that she'll be really good for the civil design career, going around talking to people, trying to convince people to make Evergreen Harbor greener, because I think when she came back to Evergreen Harbor, she realized, like, hey, it's not that great. It's not doing that well. It's not really as I remember it, and I want it to be a better place. So that's really going to be Darcy's whole goal throughout this Let's Play, is just taking that Port Promise area from this really smoggy industrial place, slowly taking away some of Liam's generators that he's powering his shipping container with, and trying just to make things greener and make things better and make people around her see that, hey, Evergreen Harbor can be this wonderful, beautiful place if we just kind of work together and make it that way. So I really, really like the Create-A-Sim for this pack a lot. The male Create-A-Sim, it's like I like a lot of the pieces individually, but I had a hard time, I felt, putting them together. Whereas I feel the female Create-A-Sim for this pack is a lot more versatile, and I felt like there was a lot more items that I could see myself using over and over and over again. But I do generally really enjoy all the creative sim. I can definitely see myself using it a lot, especially the hairs. I think the hairs in this pack are absolutely gorgeous. I love like every single one of them. I don't think there's one that I was like, ooh, I don't think I'm gonna use that. But the whole style with them, Liam is definitely, he's earth toned colors. That's what I wanted for him. He's got brown and he's got green and he's got kind of a laid back, I just rolled out of bed and continued to wear what I was wearing look. The other thing that I really wanted to achieve with both of them is you kind of see me going back and forth and kind of just reusing the same pieces and the same swatches, and the whole idea behind that was, you know, these two don't have a lot and they're kind of just reusing everything that they have. Darcy's like also really against buying a lot of new stuff, and she just wants to keep reusing stuff, keep patching stuff, keep making stuff from whatever they find. So that was kind of my whole idea behind them. And Darcy's color scheme, I don't know, I really wanted to use this emerald green hair, and then I actually didn't realize the irony of her being like the green fiend and having green hair till I sat down to edit this video. But I just wanted to use the green hair. It really wasn't like, oh, she's the green fiend, she has green hair, like, oh, but you know, it's kind of ended up that way. But I realized her having green hair, it was interesting to try to figure out colors that looked good on her, but I decided she kind of has this like almost citrusy theme to her outfits, if that makes sense. She was wearing a lot of like orange and yellow, and there's a little bit of like pinks and reds in there. But again, I just wanted her also, she has a little bit more than Liam does. I reused a lot of Liam's like same pants or same shorts in several of his outfits and try to incorporate that idea. But Darcy has a little bit more, you know, she did go to university. She came with a little bit more when she came back to Evergreen Harbor. So, but I also, you know, I think she wears like 2 pairs of shoes, if that. And I wanted to pick out a lot of pieces that look like she could have put it together. Like she could have made that. I see Darcy as being, she's very intelligent and she has all these ideas, but she almost gets overwhelmed with all these ideas sometimes, and I think Liam kind of helps her in that way to be like, okay girl, calm down a little bit, we can make this all happen, but you've got to, you know, focus on one thing at a time. So I kind of liked that idea with a lot of her clothes, that they're kind of thrown together and a lot of the pieces look like, you know, they're kind of constructed from other pieces. Like there's that one sweater that she has that looks like it's 2 different sweaters that are sewn together, and I could definitely see Darcy, like maybe she had one sweater that became damaged and then she just found another one in the dumpster, and maybe like Liam gave her one from the dumpster and she, you know, maybe it had a stain on it, so she just cut both of the sweaters, sewn them back together, and that's like her new sweater that she has. And I don't know, I just really liked the idea for these two. I like them being like, both of them are pretty smart and pretty creative, and I feel like together they just make a really good duo. I think they're really cute. I'm just so excited to get this Let's Play started. I think it's going to be so much fun. I have been playing this pack nonstop, and there's just so much to do. There's so many little things, or so many avenues that you can kind of take with this whole eco lifestyle, just making things your own, and I'm just so excited. I really enjoy this pack a lot, but we are coming to the end of this create sim, so I will be starting the Let's Play for this very soon. It will be up on my channel soon enough, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick introduction to these sims. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment down below, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do post new Sims videos every Wednesday and Friday, so I will see you all next time. Bye guys!